Hello everyone, welcome to New Gen Politics. So an update in the Laken Riley case. Georgia authorities have identified the murder suspect, and he is currently in custody. Laken Riley was found dead after a concerned friend told UGA police she didn't come home from her morning jog. According to this Fox News article, the University of Georgia Police Department has taken a suspect into custody in connection with the suspected homicide of a 22-year-old nursing student from Augusta University, who police found dead on the University of Georgia campus Thursday. Police have charged Jose Antonio Ibarra with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, kidnapping, hindering a 911 call, and concealing the death of another. UGA Police Chief Jeffrey L. Clark said during a news briefing Friday evening the suspect is not a U.S. citizen, according to authorities. He also said the evidence is robust. So this is another tragic incident that has happened in recent memory, and it's one that did not need to happen. So this man, Ibarra, is currently considered to be from Venezuela. His status is unclear as to where he is originally from, but they suspect it's Venezuela. But he is absolutely not an American citizen. He's an illegal immigrant. He's an illegal immigrant who got processed through the country, and because of that, he was able to do this horrific thing. This is what's happening in Joe Biden's America. This is what happens when you have open borders, when you don't know who's in your country. Remember a few years ago when they used to say that, oh, they're all good people. They're just good people coming here looking for opportunity. It's not true. Because there's people like this who take the life of innocent people, innocent 22-year-old girls, who had their whole life ahead of them, who were going in to be a nurse, who was going to help people. We're allowing it to happen. This is something that never, ever should have happened. He never should have been here. And again, people will still defend the fact that we have open borders and say that this is totally fine. And they'll say this is a one-off incident, and it's not. It's clearly not. There's been cases this whole week of violence caused by immigrants. You've seen what happened in New York recently. There's been several incidents in New York, actually, of illegal immigrants attacking people, killing people, and we still are not closing down the border. In fact, Biden's trying to do everything possible to open it back up. You look at when he tried to send troops down to Texas to stop them from protecting the border. He's actively trying to use our government's authority to open the border as much as possible and let stuff like this happen, because this is the consequences. And then they're going to try to let these people vote as well. They want to make them all citizens. This has gotten so out of hand, and we don't seem to want to do anything about it. And I see people over the country are furious about this because they agree this never should have happened. You know, America is kind of a joke when it comes to security and protection. We talk this vast amount about how great our military is, but we don't use it to protect our people. We talk about how free you are, but you can't go for a jog in the morning without getting murdered. College campuses aren't safe. American high schools aren't safe. Basically nowhere in America is safe now, because we've just totally allowed our safety to go by the wayside, because we've let our feelings take over. Like I said, those arguments years ago, oh, they're just good people. They just want a better life. Is this what a better life looks like? Taking the life of somebody else? That's what some of these people want to do. Some of these people are part of the drug trade. Some of these people are human traffickers. And a lot of them are just not necessary to our country. We don't need all these people. All those arguments about strawberry picking and, like they said on The View, who's going to clean your bathrooms? Those are all ridiculous arguments. We know the reason they want the illegal immigration. They want to let all these people vote. They'll all vote Democrat. They'll stay in power forever. That's been the point the whole time. And look, they're really trying to get them to vote. You've seen all over the country. There's been news articles. They're really trying to legalize their ability to vote. They're even talking this week about allowing illegal immigrants into the military to gain citizenship, which sounds like a horrible idea. And we can't think for 1 minute and say we should take care of American citizens before the citizens of other countries. We should protect our citizens, because we're clearly not protecting our citizens. Clearly not. Crime's gone up all over the country. Robbery, theft, murder, like in this case. And it's really heartbreaking, because what can the average person do? They want to enjoy their lives. They want to live their lives. They want to go out for a jog and not get murdered. And that seems to be more and more impossible in Biden's America. And I'm not trying to polarize this issue and say anything bad that happens under Joe Biden's watch is his fault. But this one is, because this is his direct policies. He created the open border policy. He let this man into the country, and he let this happen. This is not some random one-off event. This is another incident in a string of incidents that have been caused by mass illegal immigration, a policy Biden fully endorses, even to the point where, despite the massive backlash, even from Democrat cities and states, he still hasn't done anything about it. He's still letting all the people who come to the country into the country. They say processing. Yeah, processing means they'd let them all in. Millions of illegal immigrants, millions of people who we don't know who they are. Like this guy, we didn't even really know where he's from. Police suspect it's Venezuela, but they don't know for sure. All they know is that he's an illegal immigrant. All they know is that he has incomplete records. But somehow he was still able to get into the country, able to get all the way to Georgia, and able to do this. It's time to stop this policy. Open borders have failed the American people. So please pray for Laken Riley, for her family, that they can get some justice from the prosecution of this man. And I hope we reverse our policies so situations like this never happen again. And now that you've heard what I think, please let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.